Hello students, welcome back. So as we have discussed about balanced forces in the last video, in this video I will take unbalanced forces. Okay, so let's start with it. First of all, I will take again the same example of tug of war which we have discussed in balanced forces. Okay, now let's see here. This team, okay, is pulled the rope or pulled all the participants towards him. So clearly this team is the winner. Okay, it means what it proves? It proves their kind of unbalanced forces is acting, okay, on the rope. Because in the earlier case nobody would be हम किसी भी winner को decide नहीं कर पाए थे because both the teams were applying the same amount of the force but in the opposite directions. ओके तो वो जो दो फोर्सेस थे ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में उन्होंने एक दूसरे को क्या कर दिया था, कैंसिल कर दिया था, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी कॉल्ड दोस टाइप ऑफ फोर्सेस एज बैलेंस्ड फोर्सेस, बट दिस इज नॉट द केस हियर. ओके, लेट्स टेक वन मोर एग्जांपल. ओके, सो व्हाट इट प्रूव्स नाउ, ओके, कि द नेट फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द रोप इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0. ओके, क्लियर? नाउ let's recall the previous example in which I was trying to push the refrigerator. Okay, the same forces are acting in vertical directions. Okay, but this time I have taken help of one of my friend. Okay, and we two are now pushing the refrigerator. Okay, so again we both of us are applying push force and we moved it. Okay, and still there is a force that is acting on it in the reverse direction of the push force. That force is frictional force, but this time the total force applied by us on the refrigerator has overcome the frictional force. Okay, and that makes the motion of the refrigerator. Clear? Okay, so now once again talk about net vertical forces. So net vertical forces, still it will give us 0 because gravitational force and normal forces are balanced forces. Okay, now let's talk about horizontal forces. So net horizontal force, this time it won't be equal to 0. Okay, now what would be the equation here? Fp dash. Here Fp represents push force. I have put a dash here because in this case the two person are applying a force. Okay, so we have modified the push force, so that's therefore I have used a dash over here. Minus force of friction. Okay, but this time the difference is not equal to 0, which makes this force as an unbalanced force. Okay, so net force acting on the refrigerator will be written as total force F horizontal plus F vertical. Put the values. F vertical is 0. Okay, F horizontal is Fp dash minus F force of friction. So what I will get? I will get this value. So this is the net force acting on the refrigerator which makes the motion of the refrigerator. Clear? But this was not the case in balanced forces. Okay, तो आपको अब ये चीज क्लियर हुई कि बैलेंस्ड फोर्स में नेट फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द बॉडी इज ऑलवेज 0, बट इन अनबैलेंस्ड फोर्स द नेट फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन द बॉडी इज नेवर 0. देयर इज अ फिक्स्ड अमाउंट ऑफ फोर्स दैट एक्ट्स ऑन द बॉडी which further causes the motion of the object. Okay, now move further. Let's take one more example. Okay, so अभी इस पॉइंट पे हमें क्या कंक्लूड करना है कि जो हमने इफेक्ट ऑफ फोर्सेस की बात करी थी इन द फर्स्ट वीडियो, force can change the direction, force can change the state of motion, state of rest, force can change the shape. So what type of this force is? This type of force is unbalanced force. Okay, so what I can conclude here? Unbalanced forces cause motion. Okay, how? Let's take an example. There is one car. Initially the car is at rest. Okay, suddenly the driver applies force on accelerator and the car starts moving, and After the motion, again the driver applies force on the brakes and the car gets stopped. Okay. So by applying the force, the state of the object, this car is being changed. Yes or no? So what type of force is this? This is unbalanced force. Clear? Okay. One more example. Okay. In the previous video, we took an example of a stationary football on the ground. Okay. Again, the same example. Football is kept here. Okay. If I kick this football, okay, after this path, automatically or in a natural way, the football comes to rest. Okay. Now, which force is this? This force is frictional force. Okay. And this is again a type of unbalanced force. Because when I kick the football should be in the motion continuously. Okay. Because balanced force तो मैंने लगाया नहीं, मैंने उसको हिट किया. ओके. बट जब वो ग्राउंड की सरफेस से टच होती है तब फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स एक्ट करता है और वो फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स इस फुटबॉल के ड्राइविंग फोर्स को क्या करता है? अनबैलेंस करता है, ओवरकम करता है और अपना इफेक्ट दिखाता है. तो जब फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स पावरफुल हो गया तो द बॉल हैज टू कम टू रेस्ट. क्लियर? ओके. सो हम कंक्लूड क्या कर सकते हैं इसमें? Let's summarize the unbalanced forces quickly. First of all, the definition. The number of forces acting simultaneously on a body produce a change in the state of the body. Okay, if number of forces are acting on a body and they can, these type of forces can produce the change in the state of the body, then these type of forces are called unbalanced forces. Okay, next. These forces are always unequal, but balanced forces are always equal. Okay. Next, unbalanced forces can cause motion. As we have discussed this thing, we have seen this thing in the previous examples, right? Okay. Now, net force acting on a body is never zero when unbalanced forces act on it. Okay. But when balanced forces act on a body, the net resulting force is always 0. Okay. Next point. If two forces are acting on an object in opposite directions, then the net force is calculated by F1 minus F2. We have discussed this thing in the last video as well. Okay. But here I will take 3 cases. Okay. Suppose this is the box. Two forces are acting on it in opposite direction. First case could be if F1 and F2 are equal. Okay. Means F1 equals to F2, then in this case the net force acting on the box becomes 0, and 0 means balanced forces because two forces are equal. So this will be the condition of balanced force and it will not cause any motion. Second case, if F1 is greater than F2 means this force is greater than F1, F1 is greater than F2. Okay, so what would be the direction of the displacement of this box? The box will move towards F1, means in which the direction of in the direction in which F1 is acting. Okay. Third case, if F1 is less than F2, okay, it means the body will move in the direction of F2 like this. Clear? So I hope the concept of unbalanced forces are clear to you. Okay. In the next video, I will take concept of inertia and mass. Thank you.